Alrighty, welcome to guys. I hope you guys are all ready for tomorrow and the release of Dragonflight. It's gonna happen, come out about half an hour after or before I get off of work, but I'm pretty excited. Probably gonna try to log into the queue, maybe an hour before on my laptop just to make sure I can get into the queue and get as much leveling going. But I am excited to show you this week's mailbox. I did try to start out on the realm that we're using the student guide on. However, TSM was not cooperating, and multiple times when I tried to clean out my expired auctions and get them reposted, it was giving me errors. So we're not going to use that realm today. However, I do know that there is approximately 35,000 gold on the auction house. We'll definitely get that pulled out and added to the chart. As far as today's video though, we'll try and hit all of the other realms. But first I wanted to talk about one of the things that's really important as far as how I'm making the gold and what I'm doing. And the big thing that I'm using is making sure that I have all the patterns so that I can craft as much as possible. As you can see, let's try and get it. The crafting queue that was up was about 1,600 different items. That does vary from a bunch of different, it can be a multitude of enchants and things like that, but it does also have a lot of the different crafting patterns. And one of the big ways that I go about finding those crafting patterns is by using a website called completionism.net. And one of the great things about completionism, it used to be .co.uk, but one of the great things about the website is that you can import your characters via BattleNet, and the way that will look when you import them all in is something similar to this. So you can see all your Death Knights, your Demon Hunters, they're all in sort of class order. You can hide them, etc. Let's see here. We'll just filter out all of them except for we'll leave Send It Up. Oops. One thing I wish they would add to the website is a hide all button. That way it'd be a little bit easier. But when you go into your collections and classic, collections, classic, it does show you all of the different, the different ones that you're missing. And it not only that, but it does show you where you are missing that from. So you can see I'm missing the Serenity pattern from Stratholme. I do happen to know that that is from, I believe, the Undead side, but I'm missing from, Molten Core the Elemental Sharpening Stone, Winter Spring Dawn's Edge, Blackrock Spire the 2 Arcanite patterns, and you can break this down to show all of your different characters and the different collections and what it is that you are missing. And so I really like this to be able to try and find the patterns. As far as the difference here, so when you have the gold trophy, that shows that you do have all of them. So for alchemy, I have all of the Mist of Pandaria unlocked. I have all of the enchanting patterns, so you can see where those come from. And I use this in conjunction with the different guides to make sure that I'm getting all of the patterns to be able to maximize my ability to craft all of the different consumables and different items. But without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look and see how we have done so far this week. We were able to effectively double our gold. We have 169,000 on hand. Again, we started with 72,000 on this realm. 2 weeks ago, we ended up with 127, Last week we had 169,769, but we reposted stuff. So we're at 169,084. We were able to clear 169,000 in a week. So that's really, really good. Crackling Scale breastplate. The Raven Lord's gloves. Blight is definitely crafted. Ocean Tarot is crafted. Crafted Dreadful gear. Impenetrable Sabatons, those are picked up. Stormbreaker chest guard. I believe that is crafted. For 1112. Yep. So this piece is actually, this one is Pandaria leatherworking. This one has a blue appearance that sort of is about as new and skimpy at the same time as possible. Crafted Dreadful Glider Dragonhide, Contender Scale, Chest Guard, Shoulders, all crafted. The big takeaway from these pieces, the Dreadrunner Helm and the Fairy Kind Staff of the Aurora, the big takeaway that I had from all of these pieces, and what sold again last week on the other realm, is mail. Mail is selling incredibly well with the Evoker, and these last 2 weeks have been an amazing time to get that mail gear is for the transmog sold. The Dreadrunner helm is a piece that sort of looks like a Sarok dragon helmet. Pull over the image from my head for you guys, so you can see what that item is. I do think that with a lot of people not necessarily pre-ordering and having the Evoker the last 2 weeks, that you'll continue to see some mail sell. Although I do expect it to sort of slow down as people are trying to save their gold to be able to buy stuff for this coming for the next couple of weeks while prices are really, really high. Great time to be a gatherer so that you can go around, pick up those items, sell them, or use them to craft your profits. Craft for a profit, rather. So that leaves us at 338,478 gold. That's a good week. As I mentioned, the other realm does have 35 to 40, depending on what has sold in the last 48 hours. But that would also put that realm at about 300,000. Let's go ahead and check some of the other realms. One of the things that I used to do on completionism is go through and only do with the collections, and I'm a little surprised that it's not working this way presently, is it used to let you only do one character at a specific time, or sort of choose which characters you were going to list out. So I'm hoping that that gets corrected so that this shows this better for me, because that allowed me to keep better track across my 2 realms of what I had. As of right now, while it's great that this does show in more of an all the things style, I do wish that I could get it to work a little bit how I used to. Let's try. So I did try going directly just to completionism.co.uk, which is what it used to be, to see if I could get it to be the way that it used to. And it doesn't look like I can, unfortunately. So on this round, we had 13,000 gold. A little bit different in that we have a lot of the plate stuff. So we have the plate leggers, the ornamented leg plates, the scaled chest piece. These are both paladin. Ornamented is also paladin. So it looks like a lot of just crafted dreadful plate, but 13,000 for maybe 1,000 gold total. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 8 pieces or 7 pieces, maybe 70 gold. We'll have to take a look and see. Let's see, browse. 8. So 70 times 8, 560 gold for 13,000 gold. That is a steal of a deal every day. Take a look at our next one. So this is the realm that I am doing a lot of my rating on this coming expansion. I did go through and finish leveling, I think, seven characters. We'll check on the character selection screen here in a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, so I have 7 now. Probably going to main the shaman. May go ahead and do the evoker or the mage. One of those 3 range characters is going to be the main. I'm not super fond of how the priest plays right now with the sort of build spin style while also still being a dot class. It's not what Shadow Priest used to be when I started playing back in Wrath of the Lich King. But I'll definitely take a look at some builds and see if we can sort of emulate what it used to be in that playstyle that I liked. Alrighty. So I think with the 13,000 and whatever we have and the 17,000 here, we're definitely going to be up over 100k for the realm, as this is the realm that sets a floor of our pricing here. Oh, we're already over 100. Nice. All right. Spotted Yellowtail. This was something that we bought the first day when I was showing the flipping aspect of Bilis's profile. We have Snarlthorn. That is a drop. Nethersteel. That is a flip. So we can go in here, take a look at the ledger. Nethersteel. And we can see these are handguards. Alrighty. So I originally bought these. Probably got them on the other account, or on my other computer, but I believe I bought these for approximately 500 gold. But 8,000 gold on a 500 to 1,000 gold purchase. Also pretty easy for me. Let's see, those were... Oh, let's go to expenses. Interesting that it thinks I don't have any expenses. Alrighty. Either way, good old TSM having some pre-dragonflight confusion itself here. But that takes us up to 122,364.07. So you can definitely see a good curvature on that one as well. Everything is going up. That's what we like to see. We'll head over to the last realm here in just a moment. But I'm pretty excited to show you guys where we're at and how much gold we've made since the start of this little experiment about a month ago. I do want to let you know that I am going to be sort of taking a break through the start of Dragonflight to make sure that I can go ahead and make sure I'm caught up, since I am going to be raiding on at least 1 realm, possibly 2, doing Mythic Plus on 2, and I want to make sure that the gold making outside of the challenge is set up for the best success going forward. Got to get those crafting professions going. Let me know if you would like to see me start sort of out like a zero, more like a 0 to hero type of challenge on the 1 realm where I'm considering joining, where doing some Mythic Plus and raiding where I have maybe 4,000 gold total from leveling 2.5 characters. Alrighty, so really on this one we just had, again, this is all going to be picked up transmog. As you can see, I didn't even go ahead and repost because I know that I'm not going to be really focusing on this realm or the other realm for the time being, but that one did get us an additional 5,000 gold. which brings us up to 90,188.06. And let me go ahead and just take a look and see where we are. We'll just estimate that we have, again, I know there's 200 and at least 35,000, sorry, at least 35,000 in there, maybe a little bit more, but just to be able to use it for the next chart, we will put in there that we have what we got today, and this can sort of show you sort of the trend here. The big winner for the week again is going to be the realm, the red realm, or the 12 class, all the things. Bilis Onyxia profile, where we're doing all crafting, enchants, gems, glyphs, everything is being done there. Whereas with the yellow realm, it's really just the things that are in the student gold guide. And with all of the leveling I've been doing through the elemental evasions as well as Pilgrim's Day to try and get that 12 class, all the things up, we are down as far as, you know, our stock and stuff. But one of the things that I'm really excited about is that over the last sort of time period since we started the Challenger group itself, there's been the token has gone down to 200,000. As you can see, week over week, we've made 500,000 approximately, a little over 500,000, but we've been averaging over a token a week since we started this across the two realms. The red realm is well over a token having been earned. The gold realm, the one where we're doing Students Gold Guide, that one has also earned a token in 3 weeks. So if we were to keep this up, I'm positive that we would continue. Again, we're going to take a short break, probably through the holidays, maybe even through tier 1, through getting the first raid week going, just to sort of make sure that we have everything we need to get settled in for raiding and Mythic Plus. Make sure my guild knows what they want me to do, whether they want me to do the Shaman, the Mage, or the Evoker, and then I can really take off and go from there and start bringing you guys more videos. But with that being said, again, I hope you guys have a great Dragonflight launch. Don't forget to get up, stretch, and hydrate every once in a while, and have a great day.